Are you over 40? Well, I'm about to share 10 things that you should say goodbye to forever. Get rid of them, ditch them from your closet, and what you should wear instead. I promise this will make getting dressed for you so much easier every single day. It will also help you feel more confident and like the best version of yourself. And I'm also going to be sharing an update on my second date that I had with Mr. GK. So if you're interested in my dating life, definitely stick around to the end. All right, the first thing you should ditch from your closet if you're over 40 are tight white jeans. So I actually just did an entire video that's going viral, by the way, on 5 things you should never do when wearing white jeans. And one of them was wearing white denim that is too tight. Why? Because tight white jeans, they look cheap, they look trashy. They show all the challenge areas on the back of your legs. You can see your panty lines if you wear jeans that are too tight, obviously white ones that are too tight. So definitely don't do that. And instead of wearing tight white jeans, I would opt for wearing form-fitting white jeans like these fabulous straight leg jeans by Good American. These are obviously high-waisted because I personally think high-waisted denim looks best on most body types because it's going to make your legs look longer since the waistband actually hits up a little bit higher on your waist, and typically most women's thinnest part of their waist is higher up, just FYI. These are a straight leg denim silhouette. The denim is insanely soft. Like literally, I feel like I'm wearing my pajamas when I have these jeans on because the material is super, super soft. I decided to pair them with this really great, tastefully sexy black tee. It looks like an average black tee from the front, but then when you turn around, there's a really beautiful scoop neckline, which I think is very elegant and classy. You could wear this look on a date night or a girl's night out. And then I just went with a simple, classy black belt and some fabulous heels. The second thing you should ditch from your closet if you're over 40 are dresses that are too tight and too short. So I have been guilty of hanging on to a few of these that I had like in my 30s or like early 40s, and I just can't wear like the tight short dresses anymore because I feel like I'm trying to look too young when I do that. So I don't know if you're like me, but if you are, I would say get rid of those. It's okay to wear a shorter dress, just make sure that you wear it with a lower heel because this will make it more age appropriate, and also just make sure it's not like skin tight. So this one is a beautiful green dress from Mango, and although it is short, I still think it looks elegant and classy because it's not skin tight. It does have this sort of wrap silhouette going on with the V neckline in the front, so it's very elongating. I love this gorgeous green shade, and because it's by Mango, it's a fraction of the price. Now, it was a little bit too big around the waist area, which is why I decided to add this gold chain belt. I've had this gold chain belt for years. The exact one I'm wearing isn't available, but I will link a similar gold chain belt because I think that's a great hero piece that you can wear and really zhuzh up all of your outfits. The third thing you should ditch from your closet are worn down handbags or worn down shoes. Nothing looks cheaper or trashier or just bad than like a handbag that's got rips on it, or shoes that have holes in them, or dingy or whatever. Just get rid of those things. You don't have to replace them with designer items, but it is good to replace them with high quality items that are neutral in color, preferably. That's what I like, so that I can wear them with multiple outfits. So this is a beautiful white Oppen handbag. Although it is not a designer handbag, it's still a really beautiful handbag. It looks elegant, it looks classy, it goes with everything because it is white, and I really love this style. If I had to pick one handbag style that's trending but that's also classy, this would be it. Basically, it has a top handle. It's big enough to where you can wear it over your shoulder, but then you can also rest it in the mid part of your arm, which I personally love doing. This handbag is so fabulous that I also own it in black. I paired it with this beautiful butter yellow long maxi dress. This also has a beautiful scoop neck in the back. This has got some ruching as well around the hip area, so it's very slimming. This would be a gorgeous dress to wear to a summer wedding, also to any like fancy event. Maybe you're gonna go to a resort this summer. This would be a great dress to take. And this butter yellow shade is a really big summer trend we're seeing right now. It's also really comfortable because it does have this like unique stretch to it, which I actually really love because again, it makes it like super comfy. Now, Kathy's handbag is this gorgeous silver Givenchy handbag. She just got this bag and I actually love it. I almost ordered it myself, but then I remembered I already had a really cool silver handbag, so I didn't need it. And then her shoes are also beautiful. They're not worn down at all. They're just a simple silver dainty heel, and I think they look beautiful with her dress. Y'all, this dress looks like a Zimmermann dress, but it's not by Zimmermann. It's by a brand that Nordstrom carries, and it is a fraction of the price. And trust me, it looks way more expensive than that in person. It's got like this really beautiful subtle print. I love this pink shade. It also has some really beautiful like purple butterflies on it. I'm a big fan of purple butterflies. It's kind of like my sign that I asked God to show me when I was going through my divorce, if I was on the right track. And if I tell you how many purple butterflies I've seen in the last 2 years, literally over 150, no joke. And I'm not talking about like a real live purple butterfly. Like this one, for example, is just like a printed purple butterfly on a dress. Sometimes it's a purple butterfly in a TV show, but you get the point. I just love asking the universe or God, whatever you believe, for like signs and synchronicities, because I think it just like gives me purpose and makes me know that something higher than me is taking care of me. All right, number 4, super short shorts, super short skirts, or super short dresses. This is just not a good idea because, again, I think it looks cheap. I think it looks, you know, like you're trying too hard. I think it looks trashy, especially the shorts. Like I can't get over when I see women that are still wearing like short shorts. Like definitely ditch the short shorts. So this is an example of a short dress. This one is by Mango. It is a beautiful black dress. It's got an A-line sort of fit and flare silhouette, so extremely flattering because it's tight in the top portion of your body, but then it has a slight flare after the waist and below around the hip area. So I honestly think no matter what your body type, you will be able to wear this fabulous dress as long as you love your legs. Now, if you don't love your legs, no worries. There are plenty of long options in this video. But if you do love your legs, I think this would be a great option because, again, it is a shorter dress, but because of the fit and flare silhouette, it's actually very classy and very elegant. I paired it with these fabulous Jeffrey Campbell heels. These have a really cool gold buckle. They are also a kitten heel, so they're low enough to be very wearable and very comfortable, because y'all are always asking me like, Heather, we need some heels that are actually comfortable. Well, these would be your answer. Now, if you want something long, this is an option of something that is tight, but it is not short. It is actually a maxi dress. This is a beautiful blue maxi dress by All Saints. I love the ruching around the hip area and the stomach area, so it's actually very slimming. And because it's like this really cool t-shirt material, but a little bit elevated, it is wrinkle-free and it's insanely comfortable. This is like a great throw on and go piece, like one and done that you can just throw on. You can look polished and put together, but you didn't really have to try that hard. And then I just went with my white thong kitten heels. The heel height on these is like 2 inches, even a little bit lower. So these are another great heel that's very functional, very comfortable, and extremely wearable. They actually come in several different colors. They're available on the Revolve website, and I absolutely love these. The 5th thing you should ditch if you're over 40 is hooded sweatshirts. Also the sweatshirts with like the travel place that maybe you went to with your mom or your grandmother years ago, but you still wear it because it's comfortable. Like, no, that just kind of looks frumpy. I just think hoodies also look frumpy. I know some people love wearing hoodies, but I just don't think they're very classy. I don't think they're very elegant. And instead of a hoodie or a sweatshirt, I would opt for just like a beautiful blouse or even just like a simple bodysuit. So if you want to get a little bit more dressed up, this is a gorgeous blouse by Frame Denim. I love this mint green shade. Kathy paired it over this really cool nude tank because obviously it's see-through if you were to wear nothing underneath it. So that's why she did the nude tank underneath. It's just a gorgeous like mint green shade, like I said, and she paired it with these beautiful white jeans. These white jeans are not too tight on her. In fact, they look phenomenal. They're like $69. They're a high-waisted flare silhouette, which is the most universally flattering style of denim on the market, by the way. We cannot believe these jeans are $69 because we both agree that they look and feel like designer denim. The number 6 thing you should ditch from your closet, and this one's actually out of style anyway, and that is overly distressed jeans. Now, don't get me wrong. If you were to look up like on my Instagram like 2 years ago or on my blog 2 years ago or so, yeah, you'd see me in some pretty crazy ripped denim because I loved wearing ripped denim. And I'm not going to say that I'm never going to wear ripped jeans again. But if I do wear them again, and I'm sure I will because I love them, I'm not going to wear like overly ripped jeans because I just think that looks trashy. It just looks too overdone, and definitely it looks like you're trying to look younger than you are. So I would opt for no ripped jeans currently, because also ripped jeans are out of style anyways. So it's a good thing that they also look a little bit trashy. So these are some of my favorite wide leg jeans. As you will see, they have no rips in them. These are by Alice and Olivia. They're a high-waisted, wide leg denim silhouette, which is all the rage right now in the denim world. If you go out in Dallas at night, you will see all the women, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, doesn't even matter. They're all literally wearing wide leg jeans and like cute little tops. Like that's literally what everyone's wearing. Sometimes people will drape a jacket over it like I have here. So these jeans, I absolutely love them. Again, because they're high-waisted, they're actually flattering. I did this gold strapless top, and then I went with this fabulous royal blue Alice and Olivia blazer. I love the gold luxe buttons. This is a linen blend, so it's actually very cool. So if you want to wear a jacket in the summertime, this one would be perfect. And literally, I'm obsessed with the color. The seventh thing you should ditch from your closet is cheap fabrics that wrinkle. There is nothing more annoying to me when I buy an item of clothing and it like is completely wrinkled, or I wear it and I've had it on for a few hours and it's completely wrinkled. I immediately feel frumpy. I immediately feel like not put together. So anything that's cheap, that wrinkles, get rid of it. It's fast fashion. You don't want it, which is why 99.9% of everything that I'm going to show you on my channel or on my blog, because I love to take care of y'all, is going to be wrinkle free. Like this beautiful one shoulder brown dress. Y'all, this dress is gorgeous. It looks way more expensive than it really is. I think it is the epitome of classy and elegant. I love the one shoulder silhouette. It's got this really cool draping piece of fabric over here, which makes it look very fashion forward. All of this ruching is also very slimming. It's actually very comfortable. So I'm actually keeping this dress. It's from Nordstrom. I absolutely love it. It would be great to wear to a summer wedding, on a date night, on a girls' night out. I'm going to go out with Mr. GK this Friday night, and maybe this is the exact dress I'm going to wear. I don't know. What do you think? Leave me a comment down below and let me know if you think this would be a good outfit to wear on a date night. The eighth thing you should ditch from your closet are clothes that don't fit you, whether that's clothes that are too big for you, because sometimes as we age, we think that, oh, you know what, I've gained a few pounds, I'll just wear this big shirt because it'll hide, you know, the pounds that I've gained. Actually, what that does is it makes you look bigger than you really are. So get rid of any clothes that are too big. And on the other side of the spectrum, get rid of any clothes that are too tight, because sometimes that makes us feel bad about ourselves. Like we go into our closet, maybe we used to fit into these jeans 5 years ago when we were 10 pounds slimmer, and we try to put them on and it just makes us feel bad. I've been there. So just get rid of those clothes. Don't do that. Don't like put that pressure on yourself to get back into the jeans. Get rid of the jeans. Embrace the body that you have today, because at the end of the day, all we really have is the present moment. So be happy with your body today and only wear the clothes in your closet that fit you, and get rid of the rest. I promise it will make you happier. So I love this dress because I know it's going to fit me for many years to come, because it's not super tight. It's actually very like flowy, very effortless, but then it does have a really tastefully sexy halter top neckline, so it is tight in the chest area. I love this gorgeous like deep dark emerald green shade, very mysterious, very elegant. It is also wrinkle free, and because it's by Vici, it's very, very budget friendly. Also, the gold clutch that I'm carrying with this beautiful dress kind of reminds me of like a Bottega bag, but instead of being like $2,000, this one I'm pretty sure is under $100. Great to carry to those, you know, fancy events you might have this summer, like a summer wedding or on a vacation or date night or girls' night out. The ninth thing you should ditch from your closet are shoes that you can't walk in. So I've had lots of high heels in my day. I've loved wearing high heels since I was literally like 4 years old, believe it or not. So I love high heels, I do, but I've really gotten rid of like the 5-6 inch high heels that I used to wear in my 30s and 20s. I don't wear those anymore because obviously, first of all, they're out of style, but second of all, they were really difficult to walk in and they weren't comfortable. And I'm not about to wear anything anymore that is not comfortable. So I'm really loving that like kitten heels and low heels are actually very on trend as far as like the hottest shoe trends go. And also, like I said, they're more comfortable. So hey, it's a win-win. So I want to talk about these shoes. These are probably one of the most comfortable shoes I have in my closet. They're by Cozy Island. They have a padded footbed. The material is sort of stretchy, so they kind of mold to your foot. The heel height is just under 3 inches. I love the pointy toe and this gorgeous neutral shade. Also, the gold buckle makes them very luxurious and expensive looking, even though they're actually pretty budget friendly. These are great for the office. I love them paired with dresses, with skirts. Also, they look really great with wide leg denim because you have that pointy toe sticking out. I decided to pair them with these amazing 90s pinch waist jeans. These are a high-waisted, straight-leg denim silhouette. I love these jeans. They're probably one of my top 3 pairs of denim in my closet because the fit is insanely slimming. And then I just went with a strapless white top with like diagonal buttons going down. You could leave the top untucked like I did, but it also looks awesome if you tuck it in. So I think either way is good. I just wanted to give y'all an option of not tucking it in since I typically always tuck in my top. I kind of wanted to show a little bit of versatility here with this outfit. And the 10th thing you should ditch from your closet are any jeans that you own that are too cropped, hitting you mid-calf. Why? Because if you have a pair of jeans that hit you mid-calf, they're just going to accentuate that part of your leg, and typically our calves are the biggest part of our shin, so you don't want to do that. That's something else I talked about in my white denim video. Don't wear white jeans that are too cropped. This goes for any color of jeans though. Blue, white, black, it doesn't matter. If they're too short, they're out of style. So ditch all the cropped denim and instead opt for ankle length jeans because that is what's really trending hard right now. So these are some Quince ankle length jeans. If these were any shorter, I would have to get rid of them. These are the 26-inch inseam. They did have a 28-inch option, and to be honest, I wish I would have ordered that option because I do wish they were a little bit longer. I am 5'4" for reference, so if you're 5'4" or under, you could probably go with a 26-inch. If you're 5'3" or over, I would definitely get the 28-inch inseam so that they're not too short. But these are high-waisted, the perfect medium wash, insanely comfortable. They have some stretch in them. I love them. I wear them a ton, and I paired them with 3 different cardigans, 2 butter yellows, and a gorgeous baby blue cardigan because I love like a simple cardigan, a white tank, and some blue jeans for an easy, casual summer look that works every single time. Okay, let's get to that dating story. So we went on our second date. He actually texted me last Thursday. One thing I love about this guy is that he's been very consistent with his communication since the day we met. He's texted me every single day with the exception of one day early on this whole time. And for me, that's huge because it makes me feel safe and like he's just consistent with his communication. So I love that. So he texted me last Thursday and was like, hey, I actually have a business meeting because he actually lives about 25 minutes from me over in your area. Wondered if you wanted to grab an early dinner tonight. At first, I was like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't say yes to a last minute date. But I was like, I've only gotten good vibes from this guy. And so I'm going to say yes. Like, what do I have to lose? So I was like, you know what? Sure, I'm free tonight. Let's do it. So he picked me up at like 5 o'clock. We went to Honor Bar in Dallas in Holland Park Village. We had the best dinner. It was beautiful outside. We shared some appetizers. We had like really good, deep conversation. As y'all know, I've mentioned it before, he is sober for 20 years and he goes to Al-Anon. So he was telling me some sobriety stories about himself, which was very vulnerable, but it wasn't like too over the top because he's like, I'm not going to tell you everything yet because I don't think that that's like, you know, warranted yet, which I also loved that he like set a boundary, but that he was also still willing to share some really vulnerable things about himself with me. So I love that. He's easy to talk to. I love how I feel when I'm with him. I know that he likes me a lot. How do I know that? Because he's told me that and his actions show me that. So there's literally zero confusion as to whether or not this guy likes me. There's zero anxiety. I have prayed about it. I've meditated on it, and it just feels really good. We had our third date last night. I will tell y'all about that in next week's video. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think because I always love hearing from y'all. And if no one has told you yet today, I love you. You are worthy and beautiful just the way you are. For more style information, you can head over to my blog, soheather.com, and on Instagram, I'm soheatherblog, and I will look forward to seeing y'all in a couple of days in my next video. Bye-bye.